Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. If you have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live, raw, real, unfiltered, unedited, unscripted, deprogrammed, sugar-free broadcast. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So we pulled your first of the Alpha and Omega messages. We're still grabbing out the second one. Shout out to Liza, our first commenter for the live. I see Andrea. I also see Golden Amazon Draw. He's in the house. That's what's up. For the download, yeah, if you want to be in the download convo, get your membership. There's different levels to this that comes with different perks. Check it out. Either way, I appreciate your view. I appreciate you giving this video a thumbs up. Do what you do, baby. I'm here for it. I want to start with the Urban Tarot today. I think, are we going to just do a one deck reading today? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I want to work with my Urban Tarot again. Okay, fine. They said just at least pull one download oracle. Remember, you created it and you named it the download because it's the main deck for the show. And you hardly even use it. Like my spirit is chewing my ass out right now. You ever had that moment where your spirit just chewing you out like, you should have. You said you was going to. Why aren't you? Okay, so is that what's going on? Let's see. What's the download message for today? Sum it up in one card. What's the download message for today? Please and thank you. Perfect. All right, so here we go. Because it's a brick wall and it's being broken through. There is a breakthrough energy here on the download today. This brick wall is being broken through, and it says, with the crumbling of the calcification of the pineal gland, the third eye is strengthened. The crumbling of the calcification of the pineal gland. If you don't know what calcification of the pineal gland is, it's time to go do some homework, research that. But the way it's showing to me is like the programming is falling off. And the programming is representing this brick wall, right? The third eye is open, that you can see beyond what is. Your intuition is being heightened. Your awareness is shifted. It's increased. You have a greater sense of awareness at this time. Increased awareness is the way it's feeling. So let's see what we got coming out from the tarot today. We'll leave that card out to play. All right, what's the message? Let's get some shuffles on this thing, y'all. Gonna do this with me. So breathe and connect as we do this. Connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirits. Connecting the heart, mind, and the body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and the spirits. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. Connecting the spirit and the spirit. Okay. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit. Divine truth, let me see, speak, and hear it with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. Let's see what's the message. What we're going to talk about today. Let's see what's going on in this download, please, and thank you. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. So thankful and grateful to be the channel of these messages for this beautiful collective. Remember, if you're here, there's something here for you. Certain ones of you will feel like everything I'm talking about is exactly what you've been dealing with. Others of you, you're just going to pick up a few principles here and there that's like, oh, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. I get it, okay? So be sure you put some in the comments. I know if you're watching the live and you're not a member, you can't comment live, but you can definitely still come back and comment once this video is completely uploaded. And if you're watching it on the replay, you can comment anyway. We have cards coming out in my hand, and it's the universe, the world, and they're saying the cards below is showing us what is completing. So you're wrapping up final chapters regarding Ace of Wands, using your power. So I heard you got step 1 of being in your power. Now it's time to level it up, okay? And then we have the 3 of Swords, over power over what? Over the truth that hurts like a bee and set you free with the 3 of Swords, over sorrow, over disappointment, over heartbreak. So there's a leveling up here. Okay, so I'm hearing what used to hurt you just don't work no more. Is it like the same? So it's like giving me like you thickened up your skin some here. Yeah, what used to hurt just don't hurt no more is what I'm hearing. It just doesn't hurt anymore. You got the world, which is giving me Ace of Wands and 3 of Swords energy, which is saying, yeah, it don't hurt like that no more. It just don't hurt like that no more. Okay, but why? Because you're leveled up in your power. Yeah, because you've replaced the pain with empowerment. Yeah, you turned your resistance into your support. Yeah, you turned your resistance into your support. So whatever you were resistant to in the past, that 3 of Swords energy, whatever you were resistant to, you turned it into your support and your power. That's leveling up. So that's awesome. Okay, you turned your resistance into your support. Okay, cool. Let's see what else we have coming out. So if that's the main energy, I'm going to keep those together just like they came out. Let's see what else. What else can you show me about this? Okay, they said put them in the back. Thank you. All right. All right, so now that we're leveling up, what else can you show us about today's message, please and thank you? What else is there? And then I hear where it lays is where it speaks, so I'm just going to leave it right here. We have the Queen of Swords right here. So this leveling up, I'm hearing this was a decision you made. We have the Queen of Swords with the Painter. Okay, so what I'm hearing is like it was a decision that you made. A painter makes a decision. First off, they decide what they're going to paint. Number 1, you got to decide what you're going to paint. In this case, I'm seeing that there's this painting of, the beautiful art of your life. Your life is a beautiful work of art. You're deciding how you're going to color that in. What colors are you adding to your beautiful work of life? What else can you show me about this Queen of Swords? Give me something else. Thank you. The Queen of Swords, what's she doing? She's looking at her Empress energy. Yeah, baby. I heard this is a big old hug of self-love. That's what I heard. Yeah, this is a big old hug of self-love. They want me to write that down. So you're making a decision, to make a big old hug of self-love. Are you standing in the literal mirror, literally giving yourself a hug and telling yourself, I love you? I love you. Thank you. See, this mother here is feeding the baby in the high chair. She's feeding the baby in the high chair. So you making decisions about how you take care of your children, about nurturing your children. But a lot of you, this energy, I'm seeing it more like you're mothering and nurturing yourself. Some of you are doing spiritual work where you're speaking to little baby. What's your name? Yeah, little baby. What's your name? You're speaking to yourself as a little baby, telling yourself all the things that your mama should have told you. Telling yourself all the things that this little baby you's going to need to hear to get through whatever the heck has been going on and whatever else the heck is coming up. Yeah, I see that energy here. But you're making a decision to love and nurture. And her eye gaze, if you can see this on the table, I'm not sure, but her eye gaze is straight over to this Empress energy. So some of you are looking after your mother right now, making decisions, empowering decisions. There's some heartbreak, but you're choosing a path of empowerment in regards to something with your mother. Are you taking care of your mother? And then I'm hearing, there's a time where the roles flip as your mother becomes more aged. If you have that privilege to have her older, some of you will find yourself, now it'll be your turn to take care of her when she in diapers and needs fed and shit like that. I had that privilege. It was a bitch when I was going through it. It was hurtful when I was going through it. It was hurtful while I was going through it, but I went through it in a powerful way. So that energy is here as well. It's like, it might have hurt if you're doing something like this, but at the same time, you knew this is what you had to do. There was no other option. There was no other way about it. And you've been in your power to do this. So I see that energy here too as well. So we have somebody who's taking care of their mother, okay? But we also have mothering self, okay? So we have both of those experiences coming out right now. If you're in either one of those, there's definitely here a message for you. Yeah, it's like mothering yourself or taking care of mother. These are two experiences that are coming through this message today. Let's see, what else can you show us? And again, I hear where it lays is where it speaks. So look at that Empress energy. That's where it landed, right on the Empress. Let's see, what do we have here? And it's the Fool. The Fool is the trust and taking a leap of faith card. Okay, so with the Empress, there's this making a decision to take a leap of faith for something to create abundance, okay? To create abundance through the hug of self-love, okay? Yeah, taking a leap of faith. And taking a leap of faith to create abundance. Yeah, somebody here, you're studying and applying something new. A new information, a new course of a new plan. This is a Queen of Swords. So this is about what you know. This is about brain information in your brain. Okay. Some of you, this information in your brain is about raising your vibration over sadness, sorrow, and disappointment. But you're doing it and to create abundance. Okay. And you're focused on that. I hear, and you're focused on that. Again, the Queen of Swords gaze is focused over there. Yeah. Focused on that. Focused on your abundance. Focused on that. Okay. On your abundance, on your trust. Okay. Trust in the universe. Okay. On your, everything you need will be provided. Okay. You're focused on that. You could be looking at how you've always been caught when you had a need, and the universe always supported you. It showed up with support every time. I see that here as well. And again, this is giving you that level up energy. As you're no longer looking at the universe as your enemy, like this universe is out to get me, man. Everything is working against me, man. As you stop looking that way and you start saying, well, what if the universe really ain't out to get me? You start to get touched. You heard of a word called pronoia, talk about everything is always working out for me. It's the obsessive compulsive belief that everything is working out in your favor. And if your belief system, you're knowing your inner mental, how's your mental today, by the way? Let's do a mental check. How's your mental health check today? Put some in the comments. Give me one word to describe your mental health situation, tribe. Let's do that. That's an assignment right now for this class session. Okay. But, focusing on where your mental is, you're like, this has put me in power. You used to be all alone, sorrow and disappointment and heartbreak. You start switching to power. Boom, you're leveling up because you're trusting in your ability to create on this plane. Now, they're bringing my attention back to this first card that we brought out from the Oracle of the download. With the crumbling of the calcification of the pineal gland, the third eye is strengthened. So there is a strengthened vision, a strengthened trust in the vision you've been given spiritually at this time. The programs and filters are falling off. And let's go ahead and add some sound healing to that. We're going to hit this bell. So get ready for the bell ringing. Okay, we're going to give you 3 rings on the bell. Anywhere where you're still holding on to the programs and the filters and false beliefs and false ideas that are disempowering to you, would you like to uncreate and destroy that right now? Yes, yes. Yeah, let's go ahead and let that shit fall off, dissipate, dissolve into pure energy. Yeah. How's your mental check? Give me your mental check. Even on the wisdom app, go into the chat and give me one word. Let me see your mental check. Okay. So we did our little bell ringing, help, anywhere where you were holding on to that energy to break that up. I see emotional mastery in the comment box. Beautiful. How's my mental check? I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling empowered. That's my word. Okay. Let's see what else you got for the download today. I'm still going to be looking for your mental health check. How's your mental today, y'all? How you feeling? How's your mental today? How's that mind today? Where's your mind been at? Okay, let's see. What do we have? Where it lays is where it speaks. What's a message for the download? There's some here you want me to talk about. Whew, it's in your hands. And then I hear that old church song from when I was a kid. You got the whole world in his hands. I see. Oh, look at that golden Amazon. I said, how's your mental? She said, empressly. I love it. She gave us a new word. She's feeling empressly. She's in her empress status. And we got the empress card out here. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Let me go over to the wisdom app right here. I see Hakeem is enraged. Well, honey, as long as you know where you at, you know how to get where you're going. I see Lindsay May is feeling empowered. I love that. I love that. That's a beautiful thing. All right. Now, the card that came out in my hand and stayed in the deck right here, honey, we have the Sun card. And so what is the message? The happiness is in your hand, honey. Yes, the empowerment, that's in your hand. You got the sun in your hand. You're holding the sun. You are the sun. And, this is one of the things that we always are ready to share and deliver that message for those who don't realize, right? For those who don't realize, you are a son unto yourself. You are a son unto yourself. It is not about somebody else bringing the sun to you. You're not looking for somebody else to bring your happiness. And I just want to acknowledge it. Sometimes you will feel enraged. Sometimes you won't feel fucking happy. That's okay. But what are you going to do with it? Do you understand that is an indicator for you that you're on a downward trend? Okay. So when you recognize where you are, you know how to get where you're being. This is Siri. When you're feeling enraged, where you're feeling all these, ew, they eat me and I don't like how it feels. This feels horrible emotions. That's okay. Acknowledge them, but recognize them as what they are. This is Siri on your GPS saying you're going the wrong way. Please make the next possible U-turn, right? The wrong way from what? The wrong way from what you wanted to do. The wrong way from where you're headed. But what I'm seeing with the sun card energy, look at, this is a card of innocence. If you was going the wrong way, it wasn't because you were like, well, I'm going to go the wrong way. I see Liza says she's happy. Because I'm happy. The sun card is ultimate happiness. If you did head in the wrong direction, if you're not feeling so hot, happiness is here for you. But it's not like you was like, oh, I'm just going to see how fucked up I could feel today. No, you did it, it's kind of innocently. You know what I'm saying? You could just kind of slipped into it. But just like you could slip into it on accident, you could climb out of it on purpose. You hear? You could climb out of it on purpose. You might have fell in on accident into sadness, low vibration, depression, enragement, whatever. You fell in on accident, but you could climb out on purpose. Yeah. So when it's on purpose, it's intentional. There's some intentionality in this. Like, okay, today I woke up. And for whatever reason, I feel like shit. I just feel like crying. I want to go outside in the rain. Okay. Lonely teardrops. While like you never know. Lonely teardrops. You could be feeling lonely. Teardrops. You could just be feeling down. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. The sun is still here. You just got to put it on the table. Remember it said in the cards, we had to put it on the table. So sometimes maybe your happiness isn't there. Maybe your joy and your empowerment, you're not exactly feeling it, but you do have to make that conscious decision to put it on the table. You will when you're ready. It's okay. Go ahead. You can sit in anger, in rage, in depression and sadness and lonely teardrops as long as you want to, baby. Eventually, you go get tired of that shit. Eventually you'll get tired of that shit. And maybe it's not you. Maybe there's somebody around you. I'm even getting that energy. Is it that somebody's mother, I just saw that energy very clearly here. Is it that somebody's mother is counterproductive to their happiness right now because she is feeling lonely teardrops? Because somebody won't come home. They waiting for somebody else to come home, so they lonely teardrops. Yeah, somebody. That's what's going on. But the sun card is here. You've got the sun, honey. You are a sun unto yourself. If mommy's not feeling good, how do you still stay in love even though mommy's not feeling good? For somebody, that matters. For somebody, this Empress is your wife. Empress is a wife energy. Yeah. Somebody here, you think so I'm just getting different experiences pop in. Your energy is diversified today. Your focus, somebody here, you're focused on you're trusting that you are attracting a partner that is going to accept you exactly as you are. That's one thing that I'm seeing. And you're saying, I'm leveling up. I'm done with being, I'm done. No more tears, no more sorrow in my life. Somebody singing Mary J. Blige. No more tears, no more sorrow in my life. I'm done with that. I'm going to stand in my pure positive energy. And it's like there's a decision here. Who, if they can see that and they can see that in me, then I can accept them. And so are you sitting here discerning? Is this person add to my happiness? Is this person someone who we reciprocate a deservability and what our worthiness and creative, powerful energy? Is this someone that I can take a leap of faith to come closer to? Some of you already met a person. Yeah, you were in sadness. You met a new person and you're thinking about that level up game. Yeah, you're thinking about leveling up this connection. Maybe you just only randomly see each other out. So somebody now you're thinking about, well, I think I'm going to give them my phone number so we could just talk a little bit, get to know each other a little bit more. Somebody here, you've been only seeing this person out in social circles. Now you're thinking about seeing this person in a private setting where it's just you and them. Maybe, a walk in the park or a meal together or, just a one-on-one date night or something like that instead of so much with all the social circle. You've only seen each other in a group of friends. Now you think, well, maybe I want to spend some time with them, just me and them, so I could get to know them better, see what they talking about. If that's you, I see you saying, I want to see if this person has the happiness within themselves or if they're leeching it off of everybody around them. You're also saying, I want to see if this person knows their own worth and value and how they deem themselves. What's the value? And somebody's saying, what's the value this person put in themselves? You're saying, I'm just going to stand here ready to take this leap of faith, but you're doing an evaluation. This Queen of Swords is talking about an evaluation to me right now. Yeah, somebody here, I see that's happening with a new person coming in. Interesting, all these experiences is coming out. So you're going to have to put some in the comments and let me know. Yeah, okay, so let's go back to this. Let's go back to this primary experience that was coming out. Primary experience that was coming out. It's like it just doesn't hurt no more. Your resistance turned into your support, and now you're leveling up. You're giving yourself this hug of self-love, a hug of self-love, mothering yourself, taking that leap of faith to create the abundance. You're focused on that, trusting in the universe, knowing that all your needs will provide it. You may have fell into some unpleasant situations in the past, but you sure climbed out of that shit on purpose. What else do you have for us? What else does Spirit have for us today? Let's search God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. We got the 10 of freaking cups landing right on the sun. Hello. Hello, sunshine. Hello, happiness. Yes. And I love that this has the lesbian couple embracing under the rainbow balloons. This is beautiful. This is with the sun and the 10 of cups. So I see you with this and with this Queen of Swords in the middle. What I see you again focused on how can I love this? Where's the love in this? It's like the more you make the decision, and this is somebody who jumped out of the bed and said, instead of jumping out of the bed and saying, not today, saying, you jump out of the bed and you say, oh yeah, bring all my blessings today. And you see there's a difference in that vibration, right? I hope you caught that. When somebody jumping out of the bed and saying, not today, Satan, what the first thing on your mind, Satan, for? What the first thing on your mind is challenges. Why is that the first fucking thing on your mind? In this energy, this is somebody who jump out of the bed and say, it's a beautiful morning. Ba-da-ba. I think I'll go outside for a while. Yeah, somebody said, jumping up in the morning and saying, oh yeah, what a beautiful day to be alive. Oh, I woke up alive again. What's the beautiful things that I have? What's the happy for me today? Where's my happy? Because I'm happy. Somebody hear you jump out the bed. Jump about the bed, turn my swag on. Hey, I haven't heard that song in forever. But you jump out the bed and you're like, oh, I'm embracing today. Again, it's a decision you make. Again, this Queen of Swords is just talking about, this is a decision you make. You decide and declare what it all means for you. Don't wait for somebody else to come around and tell you what it means. You're deciding and declaring what it all means for you. You see what I'm saying? You're waking up with the purpose to see the abundance, to see the prosperity. You trusting and knowing that it's there, that the universe take care of you like a loving mother takes care of his little baby child. That child is, you know what? This reminds me, you know why babies are so cute? Yeah, all the babies are cute, right? You know why babies are so cute? Because if they were ugly, they would not survive. Nobody would take care of their little screaming, whining ass. You got to wipe their poop. You got to feed them everything. They're so damn needy. That's why they're so cute. So you can fall in love with them so you can still give them what they want. That's how the universe looks at you. You could be whiny, shitty, whatever you want to be. The universe is here for you, baby. It loves you. God is here for you. Which language do you like? God is here for you, baby. God loves you. Yes, all that. So, yeah, it's here. It wants to take care of you. It wants to show you. It wants to show you the best part of life. But the thing is, if you don't, you got to believe it to see it. Number one, you got to believe it to see it. Yeah. If you don't even think there's nothing good, if you wake up in the morning and the first motherfucker you talking to is Satan, hello. You got to believe it to see it. So, you know, you wake up, attitude of gratitude. Yeah, wake up in an attitude of gratitude. Give yourself a hug of self-love. For somebody, this whole message is going to be summed up in one quick little thing that says, we're giving you a new assignment. Spirit says, the source says, the source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be. Sky Daddy, Papi del Cielo, is saying, hey, I'm going to need you to wake up and give yourself a hug of self-love. Tell yourself some beautiful things like your mommy would. Give yourself the hug of self-love first off. When you give yourself the hug of self-love when you wake up in the morning, then the universe shows up and the sun comes out in your life, baby. Then the sun come out in your life. And then let us feed it to you. Let us feed you the reality that matches the hug of self-love in the morning. First thing in the morning. You wake up in the morning, I'm blessed. Yes. So you wake up in the morning, bless yourself. My friend told me yesterday, I woke up and I started thinking about my bank account and my bills, and that was the wrong move. She was aware of that. Her GPS was not feeling so hot. She was like, Siri is yelling at me to go in the opposite direction. So she made that switch. She did do something about it. Now, here's the thing, though. What you gonna do? What's your decision and declaration you making when you start your day? If you're starting your day on something upbuilding and empowering and encouraging, this is going to serve your vibration best throughout the whole day, because that's your first thought. You're going to carry it throughout your day. Let it be your last thought at the end of the night. Now you're really starting to get some momentum on this train that you had to switch directions. And Think about a train rolling down the track. Oh, God. For it slowed down, it takes so long. And then for it to turn around and pick up direction, going in the opposite direction, that takes some time. This is where you're starting to get a little bit of momentum. So you really want to keep feeding it now. Yeah, you're starting to get a little momentum. Keep giving it the gas, baby. What else do we have? What's going on here? I just see you leveling up in your power. I see abundance here for you. I see happiness here for you. Yeah, look at this. The 3 of Wands, virtue, assistance arrives. There's an arrival. The emergency team is here. Where does this card need to go? Right there, I heard. Okay, all right. Emergency team is here to help. And again, there's this idea here of elevation. Look at this, because there's the ladder extended and there's the fireman climbing up the ladder. So anywhere where it's been, maybe you looking like a whole, like somebody's saying you looking like a Looney Tune to outside people who don't understand how this works, because the roof is on fire. But so you could be under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress under the heat right now. However, assistance is here and you know that. Now, here's the thing. Is somebody coming down the ladder? Are you coming down the ladder out of the fire? I heard yes. Interesting. But you had to wait for that to show up? Hold on, but it only showed up because you woke up in the morning. Hold on, what does it say? Jump up out the bed, turn my swag on. You jumped up out the bed and turned your swag on. Yes. So that was a decision you had to make. When you make that decision, okay, wake up in the morning, I'm blessed. Yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face is like, oh, yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yeah. Okay, so you wake up in the morning, you're blessed. Yeah, you wake up, you say, I'm happy, healthy, and wealthy. I'm happy, healthy, and wealthy. I'm loved. I'm abundant. I'm prosperous. You said that. Universe is like, okay, I hear you. I'm on my way. Universe is like, I'm going to deliver this to you. All you got to do is trust it and keep on nurturing that idea, nurturing that mentality. Universe is showing up to show you how that's true. Now, here's the equal and opposite reaction. Let's say somebody waking up in the morning. Not today, Satan. Now, you already woke up mad because you thinking about the enemy energy. When you're talking about Satan, you're thinking about the enemy energy. So guess what's going to show up in your day? Because somebody said, but I said not today, Satan. It doesn't matter. The universe doesn't hear the come here's or the don't come here's. The universe sees the subject matter. What is the subject matter you're focused on? In this statement, not today, Satan, you're focused on Satan. What is Satan? That's that low vibrational, difficult, challenging energy, the problematic energies. You focused on problematic energies. That's what the universe sees. You highlighted it in your experience. It exists in your mind. Therefore, it must exist in your experience. So if you use this energy against yourself and you wake up instead of jump up out the bed and put your swag on, you say, not today, Sam. Your focus is on that. Then you're going to see experiences that brings you there. Now, somebody says, well, what if I fucked up when I woke up and I just want to flip the script on that? Well, you can. The minute you make the decision to shift your focus, again, is the way that this girl's gaze is focused right up there on that Empress. Mother, love yourself, baby. Yes, mother, love yourself. You heard me. Mother, love yourself. You got to mother, love yourself, and you got to believe it to see it. Yeah, if you can hold it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Mother, love yourself is the energy. But it's going to come in the same way you focus. Today's lesson is about somebody who was previously focused on a lot of Three of Swords. You were focused on all the shit. Damn, that's fucked up. You were focused on a truth that hurt the fuck out of your feelings, that stressed you out. In the past, you used to wake up focus on what pissed you off, what hurt your feelings, what stressed you out, what you didn't like. I can't stand when this and that and the other. I was just talking to my friend yesterday. She was talking about, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like the other. I said, okay, but what do you like? And then again, she went into, I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like the other. And you know what I said? I said, okay, I give up. You can talk about what you don't like all you want. I said, but I'm not finna jump in there with you. I talk about what I like. I talk about what I appreciate. And, you know, you could do this to the point where certain ones might think you're delusional. And like, you're out of touch with reality. Nah, bitch, I'm creating reality. Hello, people. I'm not out of touch with reality. I'm creating reality by my focus. And this is not like just, honey, this is not nothing new. This is not something random and sporadic. This is evidence-based practice. Enough to convince me from my own life. Your job is to figure it out for yourself. You're only going to know when you put the shit to the test. You willing to take the challenge? I heard all these folks want to take these dumbass. Remember they were doing the damn ice bucket challenge? Ain't that about some shit? All these people want to take the challenge to do all this weird ass physical shit. Everybody learning the latest TikTok dance. But all the solutions to every problem, everything that's ever ailed, is to simply choose to focus on a way of mother loving yourself. We had this Wheel of Fortune fall out. I love that it landed across this Three of Swords and pointing to support line, this Ace of Wands. It's giving me a support line for this Ace of Wands. Perfect. So again, this is saying your resistance turned into your power. It turned into your support. Wheel of Fortune over that Three of Swords is looking like, we ain't waking up in the morning and greeting no low vibrational entities. We're not going to focus there no more. It's also saying that whatever this heartbreaking situation in the past, that shit is over. They say we don't even need to read about that. What we need to focus on, you got happy endings here, connections with other. For some of you, this is, you're making a decision right now that's going to bring you into a beautiful, loving connection with somebody who's going to want you to be their wife. They've been waiting on you. They've been trusting in the universe to bring you into their life. They didn't know who you were, but because you finally let go of this person in your past who was bringing you third-party energies. This motherfucker like to cheat, talk to everybody else on the phone, flirt with other bitches behind your back type of shit. Motherfucker, what's wrong with you? Don't you see me standing here? That's so disrespectful. How dare you be so disrespectful? As soon as you block that bitch out, boom, you got a new person here. This person is fiery, passionate. They're in their power. New person. They want to know you. Can I talk to you? I really want to know you. They want to know you. They take it time to get to know you. You're looking at it. You're like, well, let me just take some time. I want to make a decision. I don't want to just act rashly out here. I want to make a wise choice. So you're looking at it. And as you're investigating this connection with this new person, all you keep seeing is that, damn, I love being around this person. We see eye to eye. This could really be my happy ending. And the Sun card approaching, saying, this is happiness. The universe said, oh, you decided you don't like unhappiness. You decided you didn't want to greet the devil every morning. You didn't want to talk to Satan first thing. Or some of y'all ex-partner was like talking to Satan first thing in the morning. I'm telling you, that's what I just saw. Boom, as soon as you block that out, and maybe you had to tell that person no 3 times, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like a month passed and they reach out to you, hey, baby, can we meet up for a drink? No. Or maybe you didn't even get these messages because with this Wheel of Fortune, I just see you blocked them. And they did try to reach out to you. You just didn't know because you were busy minding your business, trying to be in discernment here. You were like, I got boundaries here. And that is not a color I want on this canvas. It is my life. So you have blocked that shit out. And when you did look, this new person come into your life, they're looking at you. They're like, damn, she look good. They could have looked at you from far away first time. You didn't even know they were looking at you, right? But then as you get to know this person, you start to get to where you're waiting for this person to show up. I can't wait till I see that person again. Because every time I see this person, it just feels so fucking good. This person coming into your life brings some sun energy too. What? You mean you got happiness? You know how to mother love yourself too? What? This is awesome. That's what I see there for somebody. This is the connection that I see here. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Tower. Yeah, the Tower had to go, baby. Yeah, that's what I heard. The Tower had to go. The tower had to go because the tower was false. It was false. It was a lie. Let me see what's underneath there. Let's just dig a little bit down here. Below the tower, the magician. The tower had to go. This is somebody who I heard a crafty effer. This is a crafty mother lover. They're a mother lover, but they're not a self mother lover. They're not mother loving their self. They're trying to get your mother loving. A manipulation. Yeah, this person is coming to me, and this magician energy actually feels really dark. At the same time, though, it's also, so that's showing me the other energy that you were dealing with that had to go with the tower. But they're also showing me you were like, hold on, I see you sitting there now. This is amazing the way the cards are speaking. Now this is flipped into your energy, and it's saying, hold on a second, I'm the one with all the power in this. I got the resources. I got my mind right. I know what to do. Why am I allowing myself to go through this? I just see you sitting there with yourself saying, why the fuck am I letting myself go through this? I know better than this. Boom. 7 of Swords. I've been lying to myself. Didn't I tell you this was a manipulation? The mage, right with the 7 of Swords. Yeah, a motherfucker was lying to you, manipulating to you. Like I said, somebody here, you had a person who liked to cheat and play games, flirt with other bitches, winking at them while they sitting next to you type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to slide somebody. Hey, here's my number. Give me a call. Get the F out of here. Yeah, all those lies and deceptions. You'd have caught this person with numbers in their pocket. Wow, they still do that. You'd have caught this person with other girls' pictures on their phone and some more shit. They making up lies about this and that. Well, it's because Joe sent me this picture. Man, if your dude lied to you about some dude named Joe, give yourself 10,000 points, but only if you left that motherfucker. That's what I heard. If you still with him and he lied to you about some pictures that was sent by Joe, I've never heard of minus, but I heard minus 5,000 points. We're not going to deduct you the whole 10,000, but you already knew he was lying to you. So look at what you done did to yourself now. Oh boy. But it's what it took. Now, again, you were lying to yourself. You said, I got the power in this. I was lying to myself. I've been letting this manipulator lie and deceive me. I knew it. Yes. And to confirm that I knew it, you have the Queen of Cups. It says she's the therapist. I heard you were listening to them, buying their story for a minute. But then your spirit was like, So this isn't showing me your physical body. This is showing me your spiritual energy was able to see through the lies and the manipulations. It was disturbing your spirit. It was disturbing your peace. It was making you feel some type of way inside. And the type of way it was making you feel was just not a pleasant way. You knew better. 7 of Pentacles. And that's when you figured out this is over. It says failure. With the 7 of Pentacles, you realize that some things are worth investing in, and you might have been twisted about which ones they were. Hello. This is what had already happened because it's at the bottom of the deck. All that realization, that's what brought this tower down. It's time to sink that ship. Battleship has been sunk. Yeah, somebody hears their tower was a battleship. I heard their tower was a battleship working against you. And that had to come down. That's when this Wheel of Fortune come up here and you sunk their ship. We're not going to go digging it up. We're not trolling the fucking ocean bottom looking for that. Let that bitch go. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. If you had a partner who died in a drowning, my sympathy goes out to you. Your energy came through. And I'm definitely not belittling that experience. And I feel like if that was you, whether you want to hear this or not, you are being protected by your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, by source, by God. What do you believe in? That's what was protecting you. The universe was protecting you. That dude, that person, they were going to do some real damage to you. And you were protected beyond belief. What you might not be in this period right now of understanding that person leaving from your life was one of the biggest blessings you could have ever, you never asked for it like that. You just knew something was off. In that, your soul understood something. And because your energy that you were coming to that with was love and pure positivity, universe intervened. God intervened and said, you know what? Yeah, you got the right intentions, but this one don't know what to do with it. We're not going to allow you to throw that to this swine anymore. Oh, I know you don't want to hear that. It's kind of stings, don't it? But yeah, for somebody, you ain't throwing that to the swine no more. That chapter is closed. That was a level up for you when that person left your life. That was a level up for you. Some of you, they didn't literally drown, but it was a very emotional separation. You got better things coming in. And you got, in this 10 of Cups connection with the sun, this person has been waiting for you. When they come in, you're going to find it unbelievably easy to trust what this person is saying. It's like your spirit's, all that weird feeling your spirit was giving you with this 3 of Swords person over here. That shit ain't coming up over here. When this new one comes in, there's no energy. You ain't got all that funky feelings in there. They don't give you them weird ass vibes like they up to some shit on the low, on the slide, on the slick. It doesn't give you none of that. It feels right. And then I hear this person say, I feel so comfortable with you. Yeah. They feel so comfortable with you. This is what I see here. So let me go ahead and pull something from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I still have the same decks on my table because I wanted to work with them some more. So let's see what we have coming out from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. So let's see. Give me something here. Where it lays is where it speaks. What's the most valuable message you have for the tribe today of love and peace and happiness? The horned cactus with resourcefulness. Resourcefulness. Is it a Taurus energy that comes in and wants to love you? Somebody who could be a very prickly character. However, you know, there's a lot of love inside of them. They just don't let anybody get it. Ooh, that Empress energy. Is your value and worth enough to let the other person feel the pain that they're fucking asking for? I heard that as well. Some of you are the horned cactus. If you're Taurus, okay, I heard 2,900 points. So that's 2,900 points because that number 29 up there. Somebody's birthday is on the 29th, okay? Somebody is watching this reading and it's on the 29th. If those are you, give yourself an extra 1,000 bonus points. Okay, but that's horned cactus landing right on the Empress energy. Resourcefulness. This is about you using, remember that you are a valuable resource. You are a valuable resource. Your life is a valuable resource. Inside the cactus, it holds a lot of water. And it uses it for itself to keep itself alive, even when it's dry out there. So there's something here about, with all the spines on it, like protecting the resources for yourself. Why? Because you're worth it. You deserve it. Now, I'm picking up on some financial energy here. And with this financial energy, one thing I'm seeing is there's been some difficulty. You applied a new technique, a new tactic. You took a new course. You took a new job. You started doing something new. This leveled you up and took you out of that disappointment. Now that you're applying that, you've got a deeper level of understanding. That shit is getting real super clear for you, and it's working well for you. And the better it gets, the better it gets. And as this abundance unfolds in your life, some of you is going to happen over the course of 3 weeks, 3 months. Okay, that no longer than that. Between 3 weeks and 3 months, you're going to have to protect your resources and your wealth. That's the message. Protect your resources and your wealth. Make the protective move. I heard make the protected move. What's at the bottom of the deck here? The Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Now, this is taking me back to when you were sitting there with that mage card at the bottom over there, and it was talking about, I'm the one with all the power. What am I doing? This is showing me that energy there. It's like you had to sit back and remind yourself, like, I got the power in this. I got the power. How am I going to use it? Why am I allowing this person to think that they got power over me? You said, why am I allowing this person to think they got power over me? Why allow this situation? Why do I think that my ancestral lineage has power over my abundance? Why do I think that my family history has power over my love life? Why do I think that my ex has power over me? Why do I think that this current person that I've been dealing with has power over me? Why am I giving my power away? Well, let's look a little bit at that. Why were you giving your power away? We go into the Foxfire Oracle. Let's take a look at this. Why were you giving your power away? Why were you giving your power away? That's what I want to know. What was this about? Because it looks to me from these cards like that's over. You might have been, but you ain't no more. Why were you giving your power away? What's the issue here? What was the issue that you have addressed? Okay, and here we have grace. Oh, they were getting a grace period. Oh boy. Okay, heard. Thank you. Interesting. You were giving your power away. What you don't know. Okay. What you don't know is when you got that light worker, earth angel, empowered, authentic, divine being energy, sometimes there are people you have soul contracts with who get the opportunity to clear their karma, right their wrongs in their experience with you. So what it was also, you've done some fucked up shit in the past, right? So you extend grace because you like the grace that you received yourself that allowed you to correct. Not necessarily, it may not have been from humans, but you received grace to help you to make an adjustment to your own thinking, to your own behaviors, to help you improve your situation spiritually, physically, financially, in every type of way, emotionally, right? So in this situation, why you stay in that situation was because you were extending the same grace that you received, which gives now somebody else the opportunity to upright their energy. You hear? To upright their energy. What's at the bottom of the deck here? The Garden of the Night. Yeah. Because you will remember, well, I remember when I was like this. I remember when I didn't know better. I remember before. So so part of why some of what I'm seeing is a big part of why we have allowed so much stuff to go on is because, it was an exact reflection of some shit we had did before. Did you get that? Did that make sense? It was an exact reflection of some shit that you have did before. And you received grace. Whether that grace was the lesson came in a way that, you figured it out and you were able to move on, or you were forgiven, or however it works, you figured it out and you move on. So here you were extending grace to allow that to happen. And that grace that you put there by living the other side of the karmic scale allows you to close out that karmic cycle. So now that you're here in this place, let's get something from the Power of Love to show what else you can do to continue to transmute that energy in any way that still needs to be done. And let's just see what the Power of Love Oracle has to add to our message as a guidance point. What it behooves us to do at this time. What's the message? What's the most valuable message, most valuable guidance at this time, please? And thank you for this experience. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. You have responsibility for those things, for your power, the way you use it, for your love, the amount of it that you express. Now, this is not saying you always give all of your love. No, that's not what it's suggesting. As a matter of fact, I'm hearing it quite the opposite. Whether you're giving, how much love you're giving, right? You can give all the love you want to, but it's like you have responsibility for the fact that you're giving it. You need to be the generator of it, and you're not giving it to get it back, because some of these don't even have the capacity to receive the love that you're giving. They can only receive as much love as they have capacity. You can't pour a gallon into a pint. So you have responsibility to dish it out in appropriate measure to what they can handle. And you have the responsibility to use your power wisely. Oh, remember I said somebody's partner from before had drowned? Yeah, you drowned them out. You drowned them out with their love. You literally gave them more love than they can handle. So they had a 1 pint capacity. You were pouring a 5-gallon drum over them. They were completely drowned out they didn't have it for the love. So that's a thing when you're more conscious and aware. And so that's why you're sitting in this Queen of Swords energy. They said they want it right here. That's why you're aware. You're like, does this person have, and now you say, does this person have the capacity to receive the amount of love that I'm pouring out? And because it's a 10, and they're hugging, it's actually looking very balanced. Like, oh shit, you got a 5-gallon capacity for love too? Oh, I could just pour love all over you all I want to, and you can handle it, and I can handle it too. You have a responsibility to use your power wisely and express the amount of love that you give wisely as well. Because again, some don't even know what to do with it, and it's too much for them, and you drown them out, is the way it's coming through. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. That's what you had to realize when you said goodbye to that. You were like, you know what? This person is not there. They can't go overnight from having a 1-pint capacity to love to having a 5-gallon capacity for love like I do. They're going to need a lot of time. So you know what? I'm just going to let them go with grace. I'm going to gracefully remove myself from the situation I hear and allow them to have their time. And then boom, because you did it with love, you gracefully removed yourself from the situation. New connections happen here. New connections happen here. You're aware of the use of your power. You're aware of the amount of love you can express. And you're sitting here, I'm hearing, in awe, because somebody here has a capacity of a big old cactus, it looking like a 5-gallon drum, to give and receive love and to reciprocate that with you. So this is actually a really beautiful message that we have come through today. Let me go get my namaste cards. Let me see. Let's get these namaste cards popping. We haven't used them recently, and I was just craving them. Oh, I thought they were sitting right here. Where are you? Hold on. I'm going to find them. They're here somewhere with all of my cards. Boom. Got them. Okay. On my shelf, I got a 5-layer shelf over there. A 5-tier shelf filled with cards. All right. So let's get something from the namaste stress less cards. We're going to pull for you today what your physical body needs and what your spirit body needs, okay? And the physical bodies could also very much be including the mind, because that's all physical, right? All right, let's see. What is the message for the downloads? I'm going to put 3 shuffles here on my lap. All right, and then we're going to pull the 2 cards. So let's see, what does the physical self need today? What's the guidance for the physical self who's in this energy? Who is this that we're talking about? Okay. Who is this in your experience? Who or what is this that is in your experience? How did it resonate? What's the story it's telling about your life? Tell me your detailed experience as much as you want in the comments. I'd love to read it. Okay. What is the physical self need today? Please and thank you. The power of touch. Whoo, the physical self want to be touched. Yeah, touch me, baby. Touch is a primal desire. A desire for connection. Touch allows us to feel connected to others. The more you are able to physically touch people you love, the more you will feel connected to this world. Hold someone's hand, rub their back, put your arm around them, or hug them. This act of physical touch reminds us that we are not alone. If we cannot be physical in our touch, then of course we can use our words to gently touch others. Warm words and words of encouragement allow us to touch other people with speech. Positive words help reduce stress, just like loving physical touch. Now, here's the thing that I got about this. So they're talking about touching somebody else. Touch me, please, tease me, feel me, yeah. Okay, no, this isn't necessarily giving me that energy. Remember we talked about mother, love yourself. Do you remember I was talking about hugging yourself? Give yourself kisses. Give yourself a hug. Touch your own body. Rub your own ass. Grab your titties, grab your legs, rub on them, get some lotion, rub your own feet. If you don't have somebody to touch, or nobody's going to touch you today but you, make sure you touch yourself with the same kind of loving affection and attention you would touch that lover if they were there. You hear? I'm not going to repeat that because you should already got that. Let's see what we have. What does the spiritual self need today? What does your soul self need today? What's your spiritual self need today? Here we go. I love this. The future self. Imagine an aged version of yourself. Not 5 years older, not 10 years older, but a version of you that is satisfied with a long life lived. Have a conversation with this wise old version of yourself. What advice would you get? Build a relationship and get to know this version of you for 8 minutes. You may find that what is bothering you in the present has little to no significance at all. Funny how we can turn a stressful situation into nothing at all. So with this, I got ask your future self. That's funny because something came through last night. I can't remember it all specifically, but it was like, I felt I almost made a video for you guys that talked about ask your future self how it feels about everything that's going on right now that's such a big deal to you. And this message is really giving me the same energy. It's like the future self really don't give a damn about this shit that you think is such a big deal today, right? But ask your future self. So with all that, I'm going to read your Alpha and Omega messages. I have a few tribe members here live with me. So go ahead and put your personal question in, and then I will do a yes or no for everybody who ever watches this video. So if you're not a member or you don't want to comment, you don't have to. Just focus on your yes or no question, and I will pull you a yes or no answer after I read these Alpha and Omega messages and do the personals for the tribe members. Okay, and if you want to be a tribe member, just go to your laptop, click on my channel, LPHtarot, click the join button, and the different options available for you will show up. Here we go. 7 of Thought. You've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what's needed. Yeah, you seeing some truth, all right. You saw some truth. Okay, so the truth is being made clear. The truth shall set you free. Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you are clinging to and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said? Take 1 step toward the gods and they will take 10 toward you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. Beautiful message. I love this for us today. Universe is showing up with the support. Your resistance turns into your support. Something you were resisting, but you finally made peace with. Look, this is just what it is. I'm just going to have to accept it. This is what it is. It's turning into your support. Now, it's turning into your support. So I have the Tarot of Mystical Moments on my desk. And we'll do your personal messages with this deck. And then, of course, I'm still going to give you the yes or no for everybody on the Wisdom app, everywhere, wherever you at in the world, baby. All right, go ahead and put your personal in. If you're tribe, you got just a short moment more to get that through. We're going to start off with Eliza. General message for Liza, please. What's the most valuable general message for Liza? Thank you. You have the Page of Swords. There's a question, okay, about the Knight of Wands. How do I jump through the ring of fire? Okay, the Strength. Just hold on for one more day. Things will go your way. Hold on for one more day. With the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you knew there was a way through. You said, how do I get through this burning ring of fire? How do I get past this situation? And then when you're going through it, so here it's funny because while you're asking, what I'm getting with this, you're actually going through it. But so what they're showing me is you're actually here. You're actually halfway through the burning ring of fire. But you see yourself as like, I'm standing on what I know, and I just want to understand, how do I get through this burning ring of fire? You think you're over here looking at the ring of fire. Spirit says you're actually halfway through the ring of fire. You're actually halfway through the ring of fire. Hold on for one more day. It's going to get better, baby. The better it gets, the better it gets. So keep on noticing, the better it gets, and the better it's going to keep getting. All right, that's what I have for you. I'm not seeing any of the other tribe members showing up here with questions. So I'm going to take a personal for myself. I haven't done that in a minute. So let's get, what's the personal message for me? Hold on, let me shuffle these up because we did. Yeah, let me get a personal for me here. What's the personal message for me? What's the personal message guidance for me? The 10 of Cups, baby. Yes. I got love. I need to hold on to my love. Hold on to your love. And I don't feel like this is with anybody else. I feel like this is my divine feminine and my divine masculine. And I got my happy ending right here with me, baby. Temperance energy. Switching one thing up for. So it's interesting because I have my happy ending. The happy endings must show up. That's what I heard. So let's get to your yes or no question now. Let me put 3 shuffles on this deck. You've got your yes or no question in mind. You can put something in the comments if you like. You don't have to. Spirit has been working with you on how you formulated that yes or no question. And with one answer, you're going to get what you need. If you want to confirm that, you can always get a personal. They start at only $10 US for a quick TikTok, or to talk to me on the phone or do a little video for you. This here on YouTube starts at $45 and goes up from there. But I do have some time on my schedule today, so it's a wonderful day to get a reading. Let's see what's the yes or no answer for the tribe of love and peace and happiness. All right. So let's see. We're starting here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. The answer is no. And I'm hearing emotional independence is where it's really at. You could have been asking a question. I'm just going to read you what I see. The first thing I see, one experience for somebody. This is yours. You were asking a question of, is this my love? Should I let this one love me? Do they really move my heartstrings, or do I move theirs? The answer is no. Emotional independence. Walk away. Ask questions of what is it that made you feel like you needed to restrict your energy to one connection when you had it all inside yourself. Because that one connection was really hurting your feelings. What you want, somebody is looking at you, and what you know about me, what you know about me, they want to give it to you, okay? And they're looking at you, and they're actually your ideal. So somebody here, your ideal partner is looking at you, but you're busy looking at the past. You need to put that shit to an end, because there's somebody here who really wants to offer you a higher level commitment, but you got to make a change, baby. Gonna make a change. That's your choice. You're gonna have to make that change. So this is what I have for the download today. Happy birthday for all the Geminis. Gemini season. I don't always remember birthdays, but Gemini season started yesterday. So it's your season. I'm gonna have to get a Gemini reading out for you for sure for your birthday year, season, solar return reading. Anyways, so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence at this time. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, the golden thread. Oh, and thank you for your love donations and your personal consultation, all that stuff. Thank you for sharing it with your friends, okay? The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.